This is a Cancer Alley video. So, brief history of Cancer Alley. It is a strip of petrochemical plants in Louisiana along the Mississippi River, and they're very packed together, and this leads to a lot of environmental impacts. And what makes the environmental justice issue is that there is many businesses and there's a lack of corporate responsibility. And it's a very long stretch of the Mississippi River. So, outcome, state of the land, and people. Now, so byproducts from these industries pollute the air, the water, and just everything around it. Everything's polluted just like the water they drink, bathe in. The soil they garden in is ruined. Every aspect of their lives are affected. They can't escape or avoid the conditions, and lower income individuals cannot afford to move. Long term, these citizens have been dubbed as the sacrifice zone, meaning they are considered as a needed sacrifice to keep the profits and products of those plants going. People in these areas have higher risks of cancer, birth defects, respiratory issues, and infertility, and much more. Citizens have been protesting to no avail. Here's some things that led me to choose this topic. I've been interested in carcinogenics and things in the environment that lead to cancer for a long time, because that's a scary thing to think about and deal with. And I mean, there's some stuff even close to where I'm at. People in Mart have had brain tumors for an unknown reason, and that's just a scary thing because it's close to where I'm at. And it's frustrating that big companies can do this and just keep getting away with it because they are just so powerful, and the lack of incentive to stop such a thing because money's involved. What perspectives are involved? So there's many perspectives involved in such a large thing like business. 25% of all petrochemical plants are in this area, so it's really concentrated, and it brings profits and jobs into Louisiana. And it being on the Mississippi River is perfect, and it's ideal for these plants to function. So without the plants, they would face a loss of profits, and if the regulations are in place to protect the people and the environment, they can't run the plants as effectively as they can, and they're just after the profits. So with the local government, they also are concerned with regarding the potential loss of profits. However, the LDEQ passed regulations efforts to help citizens, but citizens reported it wasn't very effective. So with the federal government, like the local government, they show concern for the loss of profits and products to supply the U.S. Recently in 2024, the USA and the EPA finalized a major rule. It should cut down pollution by 80% in the upcoming future. And of course, the citizens aren't very happy with it because there's so much cancer, reproductive harm, and respiratory problems coming out of the area. There's a worry for future generations and just the people there in total, and what the people are going to be like in the future. So it is a super complex situation these people are in, because they can't just shut down the plants because it's not really a viable option, because it's a large component of local and national economy. So thousands of jobs would be lost. It would also cripple local budgets because of the loss of taxes that the state and the local government receives from these plants because there's such a large thing of that place that they are in. The health damages are irreversible. All the cancer, the respiratory damages, and the reproductive harm to these people can't just be snapped away. And environmental damages would take forever to come back from. Potential solutions. There is really no perfect solution. I think the best bet would be to try to minimize the damage that they are doing to the people and the environment, even though the damages that they are doing will always be there. Earth Justice and Human Rights Watch are some of the people that are trying to help regulate these plants and stop some of the damages that they are causing to people.